Thursday, April 20th, 2022. It's 6:30 a.m. Sierra Leone time. I don't know what GMT time that is. But we arrived last night, yesterday evening, around maybe 5:30 p.m. And up to this point, patience is a virtue. It's been a lot. So coming from California, I drove to the Bay Area, took a flight from San Francisco to Newark, New York. And then from there, I took another flight from Newark to DC. I ended up at the Reagan airport instead of the Dulles airport. So then I took an Uber for about $100, $150 max, to the Dulles airport, where I met with the rest of the African Ancestry group that's traveling with me, as well as some staff members from the African Ancestry team were there. I myself did not meet them because I arrived so early. I checked in my luggage, got through security, and proceeded to the gate because I arrived early. So we went from the Dulles airport to Brussels, Belgium, where we had a layover for 7 hours. By the time we reached to Brussels airport, I was extremely exhausted, extremely exhausted. I had already taken a flight from California to DC, then took an Uber from the Reagan airport to the Dulles airport in DC. Took that flight, which was, I think, from DC to Brussels, I believe, was maybe a 6-hour flight, maybe five or 6 hour flight. So by the time we got to Brussels, I was exhausted from flying. And so we were able to, someone sent, we have a WhatsApp group message, and someone sent a message saying, hey, we found these seats over here. They're like lounging seats. I was so grateful for her to find these lounging seats, because sitting in the economy class on the plane, when I get rich, the first thing I'm gonna do is figure out how to fly business class. I don't have to do first class, but business class would be nice, because the leg room on a 5 to 7 hour flight is no joke. And then if you get in the middle seat, which somebody sat in the middle seat with a baby here and some toddlers, it was not pretty. So needless to say, I did not get a lot of rest at all until we got to Sierra Leone, and I slept so good. Then we went from Brussels to Lungi airport here in Sierra Leone. Because of where Lungi is in Sierra Leone, you can go all the way around to get to Freetown, which is where I am currently staying at the Radisson Blu Hotel. So you can take a drive around to see from Lungi to get to Freetown, which will take about maybe 3-hour drive, or you can take a ferry boat ride that's about an hour, 15-20 minutes across to get to Freetown. So we took a ferry boat ride. That was very interesting. And then we arrived here probably maybe 6:37 p.m. Sierra Leone time. I was very exhausted. I did a little bit of room service, got some food, took a shower, went to bed. Pretty much without very much like stress. Everything in my opinion, I think went smoothly. I'm just excited to be here today and to kind of document everything that's taken place. So I have my iPhones, I have this camera, my EOS 800D. I also have my GoPro, which I will have strapped to my chest, where I will be doing some filming, just to get different perspectives and different point of views. So far I have tons of footage already from just being in the airport, being on the bus. Oh yeah, that's right. So we took a bus from the Lungi airport to the ferry to get to the ferry where we came here. So we took a bus for that. And then we took another bus to get from the ferry to the hotel. So I have tons of footage already, and I'm gonna just kind of share my overview of what everything has been like so far and just get as much footage as I can. So I'm excited. Oh!
Yeah, Barracuda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Little picky toe. This is okay. No problem.
You gotta get me some. You know what? That's whole
How many people went to the beach? How far did y'all walk?
all the way down to the fishermen.
Oh,
To the fishermen.
did you see them?
Oh, we did it.
Y'all did it with them? Okay, good.
So tomorrow we can all go at 9 o'clock and help people with
There's no feeling in the world like sitting at a restaurant or sitting somewhere ordering fish, and then you see the waiter go hop in the boat. It's right here. This is where we're going to come and donate the feminine hygiene products. Welcome to come inside. If you want to take videos, pictures, and see and say hello. But this is the lady who really runs fashion in Sierra Leone. And is helping to put traditional tie-dye on the map. And who acts really shy and like, oh no. But she's a really big deal. She knows everybody here in the country. She's a really fun person to hang out with too. But it's Ramadan, so we're not gonna hang out till after Ramadan.
I'll be good company after Ramadan.
But this is her shop. So this is Aisha Harrison. So I'll let her talk a little bit about herself, her history, etc., and then we'll get into the activity.
Yeah.
Madam.
Thank you, dear love.
And all of that will get to like this space. You got to do it all?
So those of you that are doing the tie-dye, that's what you're going to do. She's gathering all of it right, yes, into one place, that's central, yeah, in a circle. Give me a cup. Give me a cup, let's put some water.
But tomorrow is the Citizenship Engagement Workshop. That's what you paid your money for, right? So when the government plans that, and they go through history of Sierra Leone, government, this, how to start a business, they talk about that.